Hello, Kriksis here and welcome everyone to this sketchbook tour video. Before I will show you the sketchbook tour, I'm just gonna do a quick update, so buckle up. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or any heart-warming drink. I have black tea with cinnamon and with honey and a little bit of oat milk. It's just perfect. And like this video if you want to see more sketchbook tours, because this is going to be really fun sketchbook tour, and this is from my personal projects and experiments. I started it in January this year and finished it in September. I usually work using several sketchbooks at the same time, so it takes me a little bit longer to finish them, but I just really enjoy working in them. And before I show you the sketchbook tour, I thought I will quickly share the book. The book Birds in Color has arrived. It arrived, I think, 2 days ago from now. This is the Birds in Color, my own self-published book, which was funded through Kickstarter. And I have it on my website now as a pre-order because I'm going to Latvia for a month. And when I'm coming back, I'm gonna pack more of these. And during my Latvian trip, I will pack all the Kickstarter orders. So I'm so excited and happy, and little spoilers, but I'm gonna share little sneak peeks now. So this is the beginning of the book, and we have contents page. This is all what's inside the book. And yeah, it's just fun with illustrations, and it's 74 pages in total. And I'm so proud and happy and grateful and excited to work on more things. And yeah, thank you so much. And this is little gold foil. Wait, can you see this one? So yeah, this is how it looks. So now it's more about packing everything and signing, and I'm just really excited to go for it. Yeah, this will be a sketchbook video because I just need to slow down a little bit, and I have been taking rest this week, but next video will be a studio vlog and you will see more sneak peeks and I will sign first books. I have a lot of packing to do, but I'm just really excited. And I'm working on October, and I just did the exhibition, so a lot of projects happening at the same time, so this will be a chill sketchbook video. And we're just going to start and jump straight into it. This is my personal projects and experiments sketchbook, and it is A4 size Moleskine in red color. It's one of my favorite paper sketchbooks in general. I really love using it. I started this sketchbook in 10th of January 2024, and I finished it approximately in middle of September. I actually forgot to add the date when I finished it, but it's fine. It's middle of September approximately. So I started the sketchbook with sketching with oil pastels, and I did this spread, and I forgot to put the kind of protective page in between, so you can see little marks and impressions from one side to another. Here I was a little bit smarter, so I put this little sheet in between, so there is no smudging on both sides. And these are European robins, and these are American robins. And I think I actually filmed video on YouTube sharing how I did these, and this was really fun because oil pastels is not the medium I'm using all the time, so it was really fun to experiment. And I really would love to go back and just play more, because it's just really nice feeling sketching with them. It's kind of like using butter on top of paper. Then I did quick flowers. I think this is with Tom Studio Lumos pen, and it's kind of refillable fine liner with fountain penning. You can add different things in there. I have affiliate link down below in case if you're curious. And I think here I also used some pencils, and I was just sketching. Then I did participate in Hourly Comic Day, and this is every single year on 1st of February, you can document your journey in a sketching format or comic panel format. So this was my second year doing it. I would love to do it like in 5 years in a row and then maybe do a little zine about Howley Comic Day. But this is how my day was going at that day, and it was really fun to just take time and document. Actually, I was sketching outside as well, and you will see a sketch I did afterwards. But yeah, these are all the little illustrations, and I had so much fun doing the challenge. And this is me sketching for Patreon art rewards. On my Patreon, every single month I'm doing new artwork and I'm shipping it to my Cozy Fireplace tier. No, Curious Foxes tier. And yeah, so this is me playing around. This is me sketching with Deep Light handmade watercolor in Prickly Pear. It's a really interesting color. And this up here is just me sketching clothing. I would love to do it more. I think it's really fun to just do little blobs of watercolor and then add details with pencils or another layer with colors. And this is actually 1st of February. I did this outside. I'm sketching with Melanie Chadwick, and this is near Penrose, and I had so much fun. I really wanted to sketch in bigger size format, and I think at that moment I was also watching a lot of Sandy Hester videos, so I was trying to be loose and like sketching like with marks and things, so it was really fun. I really enjoyed this day and sketching outside. And this was in Zoom drawing session. I think one of my Patreons hosted it, and it was basically in different moments we sketched different parts. So we started, I think, with foreground, and then we did background, then we did trees, and we could compose as we wish. So this is kind of my illustration and how it turned out. Okay, this is from Zoom drawing session. This is also something I do with my Patreons. I host 2 Zoom drawing sessions a month, and sometimes I co-host Zoom sessions with Natasha Newton as well, with our both Patreons. So this was, I think, pastry breakfast themed, and also something I haven't done a lot. I haven't done a lot of food illustrations, so this was definitely something nice to explore. So this is how it looked. Then, of course, I did more knitted garments and dresses sketches with watercolors. I think I documented the journey on YouTube because this was me painting every single day for a week video. I think in February or March at some moment. And this is from Zoom drawing session, these dogs. And I think this is from Odd Orange session. And then I sketched some fabrics and textures. Yeah, this is from Odd Orange session. So this was really fun. I just used watercolor, and I think this was Derwent Inktense pencils, which I have been loving a lot. I think in this year I just rediscovered my love for Derwent Inktense, so this was really fun. And this was what I did together with my Patreons. I filmed a video how to add characters into a landscape / backgrounds, and yeah, so this was really fun. We used, I think, 2 different reference pictures. One was with the forest and tree, and one reference picture was with a character. This is just me playing with gouache, painting more fabrics and things. So as you can see, I just really enjoy it. And also I sketched March Patreon artwork in this corner as well. I really like doing these thumbnails because they help me to understand the composition and what kind of option I like the best, especially if I do several different options. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it slightly. This is also from Zoom drawing session, and this is actually the first Zoom session I hosted together with Natasha Newton and her Patreons. So this was really fun. We did day and night landscapes, and this was the lighthouse. I think I chose this picture, and yeah, I really enjoy how it looks in the end. And for my own Zoom session, we sketched some foxes. So there's a lot of Zoom drawing sessions in this sketchbook because that's what I do. This was also from Zoom drawing session, 35 minutes, and kind of trying to capture the forest but making it more abstract rather than seeing exactly how everything looks. And I think this is also from Zoom drawing session. I think this is with Odd Orange drawing session. And these are the watercolors from Kriksis. I think I just got them, so I really wanted to play out and play with them and see what colors I enjoy and what kind of textures each watercolor makes. And I am a huge fan of handmade watercolors. I think they're my most favorite ones to use, so it was definitely really fun to just try them out and see which colors I like, and also getting used to some pinks because I don't use a lot of pinks in my work. Okay, this is me playing with Derwent Inktense, and this is from Zoom drawing session. I think these were the colors I had at that moment, so in case if you want to see what colors I have, well, they're mostly browns and then some rusts and then a blue and green. This is more from the Zoom drawing session I was hosting with my Patreons. This is 6th of April, in case if you're wondering. And yeah, so it was really fun. This was with watercolor and Derwent Inktense, and we were sketching owls. Another Zoom drawing session. This is, I think, some wildflowers, which we did. And this is from Odd Orange Zoom drawing session, and this was really fun. These were statues, and I do love participating in some of the Odd Orange sessions, so that was fun. And here I'm sketching a little bit more. This was, I think, session together with Natasha Newton, and I think it was called something like Birds and Forest or something close by. Then I think I planned for Foxes in Sketchbook zine, so I did test the text for cover, and I think this was the last one which I really enjoyed, so I went with this one. Then this is writing for the zine as well. Just sketching a bird, and this is me having exhibition at the end of May, so I just sketched from the exhibition. These are horses and ponies Zoom session, and I think I just played with pencils because they were quite quick prompts, so 3 minutes, 6 minutes, and just explored the proportions rather than focus on color value. This is again in exhibition, so I sketched just overall how it looks from the side I was sketching. And this is me doing calligraphy. I think this was fountain pen ink, and I just tested it out. I realized this one bleeds through a little bit and kind of feathers, which is something I didn't enjoy. But yeah, this was me testing the early beginnings of cover text and playing with composition. Another Zoom drawing session. This is cats. And I really love this one. This is Grumpy Cat. It's just one of my favorites. I would love to do a sticker of him, actually. Just gonna zoom in a little bit. And yeah, overall, I don't sketch a lot of cats, but this is really enjoyable to do. More calligraphy. This was me testing different nibs. And there's a huge difference on like the pressure you need to have and like the hardness and softness of it. And my favorite is the Leonard Hero number 41, but I do enjoy the variation as well. I'm really heavy-handed when I do calligraphy, so I prefer the one which I don't need to press as hard to get some kind of line differentiation or difference. Again, writing things out. This was for the book Birds in Color, which I self-published thanks to everyone who backed it on Kickstarter. it is currently in the print and I will ship it out to Kickstarter from the middle of October till middle of November. And I will also have it in my website. I think by this point when you are watching the video, I have it in my website as pre-order as well. So if you are curious about my self-published book, Birds in Color, go check it out. I will link it down below. And you can do pre-order on website. I will ship the book at the end of November, so it will still come when the Christmas will arrive. So it's still on time. Anyways, so this is me doing a lot of writing. I think one page takes me like 2 hours to do, so it does take a lot of time. And especially if I want to be more precise. And yeah, this was really fun to do though, and really relaxing. And I feel the calligraphy will not go anywhere. I'm gonna continue mastering it and finding my own voice in it, because this is supposed to be copperplate calligraphy, but I like the straight line instead of an angle. And this is me playing for the cover. This is kind of little doodle sketch up here. This is approximately how the book cover was envisioned, and it kind of goes similar. It looks similar like this. And yeah, these are just different options, and I really like this one. So it was really nice to play with the compositions and text placement, because this is the area I wasn't that comfortable with. More writing. This is the Odd Orange Zoom drawing session with stamps. Oh, I just noticed. Do you see it again as well? I think the sketchbook is falling apart slightly. Anyways, another Zoom drawing session. This is a black and white session. And what I found with Zoom drawing sessions, I really liked having this A4 size sketchbook, because when you open it, say 3, and you have several sketches in one sketchbook rather than having one for full screen. So I even did like these little frames and things, and I really like that you can add several things in one page. And this is another Zoom drawing session. This is the one I hosted together with Natasha Newton, and it's called Tiny Treasures. And I used only fountain pen inks and like fountain pens and I think dip pens, and yeah, so it was really fun to explore. And I really liked these Tiny Treasures, so I kind of played more in different times. I did these stamps, which are actually really, really detailed. I think they took me a long time to do, but I think it was really fun to just kind of calm down and just sketch them. And then I did tins and stationery. This is just in my free time. And then I did this spread, and this was like in my no-buy zone. I had a ban to not buy more art supplies because I thought I have everything. So I sketched some of the things I really enjoy from my art supplies, and then I sketched some things which I really would love to get. And I actually bought this clamp, and yeah, so I just sketched some things which I really enjoy and enjoy just how it looks visually. So it was really fun. And this is the designer's gouache which I was using, and this was kind of dry brush and fountain pen ink. This is, I think, Mokuri by Kakimori, and yeah, really lovely color. Here I'm playing with inks. These are the Bombay inks by Dr. P.H. Martin. So I was playing with different variations because I just bought primary colors. It was fun to see what kind of mixes I can do. And in this corner, actually, you can see me trying to work out what kind of prompts I want to have for this year's Calmtober. So there's like little sneak peeks, and I wrote 2 other years what I had in there as well. This is Odd Orange session. This is Tools of Trade, which was also really fun to do. I only used watercolors and no pencils, so this was really nice and refreshing as well. And these are the colors I mixed from the Bombay inks. And here I was sketching more horses because I knew that I really want to do Patreon art reward with a horse. So this is the September's art reward, which you can see here. And I kind of did little sketches, and I really liked this pose of a horse and girl. So this is how I went with it. And this was the moment where I got the Tom Studio One Dip Wonder, One Dip Nib, and yeah, it was really fun to just play with different thicknesses and variations and how I apply it. So I really enjoyed working on this spread. Another Zoom session, so tiny little thumbnails and doodles. I used gouache for this one. I feel gouache is really great for quicker sketches because you can cover a lot rather than if you use pencil, for example. And then this is Wildflowers from Cornwall and Latvia. This was Zoom session I hosted together with Melanie Chadwick, and these were super quick, like 30-second prompts, and some of them were a little bit longer, so it was definitely a challenge because I'm not used to sketching that fast, but yeah, it was definitely something new to explore. And I realized I really like to have my own time with the prompts. But these are a little bit longer, and this was with One Dip Nib pen, which was really fun to do. And then I did mushrooms with Natasha Newton and her Patreons, and this was really fun. And I just used colored pencils, and I think these are Derwent drawing pencils. And this just looks so autumnal. It's one of my favorite spreads actually from this sketchbook. So this is really fun to do. Then we did Harvest Zoom drawing sessions with Patreons, and I feel like this was like me trying to proclaim that autumn is finally here because I really wanted to have autumn, and I wanted for allergies to stop. I think at this moment I already didn't have hay fever, which was great, and I used Derwent drawing pencils for this spread as well, and some pumpkins and carrots and like different vegetables. And this is artichoke. This is landscape with hay bales, hay wheels, I don't know how to call them. So this was really fun, and this was me more doing things for the book. I needed to rewrite some of the things because I wrote birds who have two names. Second name was with lower letters, so needed to rewrite everything. I did color names and some of the promo for Kickstarter because I was also working on Kickstarter promo. So this was like a lot of writing there. I think this was Patreon exclusive video for August. And I really like how I did this lettering, and this was like black and white ducks and geese. And this is the end. So I did more writing for the book. I had some things I had to rewrite because I didn't like how they looked. So I kind of wrote again and then scanned again, and these little doodles are also tests I needed to have because there is one page where I do layout of the book. So I did one and then I didn't like it, then I did second one, then I did third one. These are just some things I was planning still for the book. And yeah, this is the sketchbook. It's filled with Zoom, it's filled with playing for the book and sketching for Foxes in Sketchbook zine. And this is my sketchbook. It's a little bit of everything. It's not like one specific theme. It's kind of really mix and mash. So I hope you enjoyed looking through all the pictures together with me, and hopefully this can inspire you to go out and grab a sketchbook and play, either sketch from observation or participate in different Zoom drawing sessions, or come to my Patreon maybe and try the Zoom sessions together with us. We're really friendly and calm community. Or yeah, just play with art supplies and test them out, because this is not something like final. This is in the sketch stage, and I think that's the beauty of it, because then you can allow yourself to be loose and just play. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like. If you want to let me know you stay till the very end, write in the comments Moleskine, so I will know you stay till the end. And thank you again to my lovely Patreons for supporting my work over there. I really appreciate you all, and I appreciate everyone here watching the videos as well. So I will see you super soon. Have a good day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you later. Bye everyone.